And we're live. What?
Hey,
What's
go.
going on?
Welcome. Hello, Wayward Gamers. Welcome to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as NeoFed3 on the socials. Oh, wait a second. Oh, audio. Why is not my audio?
Everything's great. What are you talking about?
Okay, sorry. I saw for a brief second the audio wasn't moving, and I was thinking, wait a minute, what? Something's up, but nope, it's me.
I see us.
Yes,
we're perfect.
We're live. Welcome,
good.
Wayward Gamers. We are here at the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer, looking at another wonderful game of Pathfinder 2E actual play campaign, The Legends of the Natural Ones. In our interesting guest involved story arc here in Schmaltmarsh, aka Saltmarsh, and we split the party because, well, the story says that this alchemist lich that from season 1, and this is season 5, episode 3, has come back. The alchemist now is a lich, and the group had to decide who's going to take down the lich and who's going to take down his phylactery, which they found out by some of our guest players last year playing Talako, Goblin, and a few others, that the haunted house outside of town is the phylactery.
The whole
This
house.
group, this wonderful assembled group, is on their way to the haunted house
On my way.
to burn it down, destroy the phylactery, so that the other group can attack the lich, the alchemist lich, and take them out permanently. But the interesting fact on how all this came together is that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as Rocky has sent his beloved lieutenant and additional soldiers or minions of lizard folk with the other group, and gifts. He bared gifts to the group, or most of the group.
Gifts, not
Gifts.
Animated pictures.
No,
just
no,
in case you were wondering.
Presents.
Gifts.
Not
Presents.
graphic
As
information files,
thanks.
but yes.
And tonight we pick up as the crew that is on their way to burn down a house set out. They meet up in the morning, carriage by the black-scaled dragonborn Tempest, waiting there with a large covered wagon just outside of town, as the group gets together with Gwyn, Brynn, Aviro, and Pepper flying together as they meet to set out on a 3-hour journey to the house.
A 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour.
And that's where we pick up, as everyone is there gathered outside. What would you like to do, crew?
Hi, Pepper.
Oh, hi. It's been a while. Oh, it's so weird.
Here we are on our way to. We have to burn a house, and I have it on good authority that there are no books inside.
Well, how do we know for sure?
We don't, but that's what I'm told.
Then a thorough sweep is what we need to do.
Oh my
We'll find out,
God.
I suppose.
But wouldn't the books just add more kindling to the fire?
Yeah, but the knowledge is important, Gwyn.
What's important is we make sure the books are safe, and if they are usable. But if they're awful I mean, I don't want to say the word awful authors, but opposing opinions of the authors. Obviously, the lovely works of Honeysuckle is really, really famous, but not really my cup of tea in terms of philosophy. Honeysuckle is a whole different.
I don't really think
Whole different
book
ethos.
burning. I don't really think book burning is something we should dip a toe into right now. Shouldn't
Just
we be?
light arson.
We just mean to save the knowledge, should there be
Yeah, we
any,
need
but
to.
I don't think there is.
Okay.
Talako
great.
assured me.
Well, we just need to make sure, like double check if there's anything that would be worth keeping, like honeysuckle burn pile, right? And then
Course.
anything else above like fracus is positive.
Right.
Yes. See?
Right.
I'm so happy.
We're on the
oh
same
my
page.
goodness.
We're on-
Obviously.
Page.
I imagine there is a slow head turn between Brynn and Gwyn, like off to the side, as these two dorks are just giggling and like we just gotta like look at each other.
And
like,
then the
shrug.
dragonborn also just kind of goes, they like this all the time.
all the time. But
Oh,
we just
Interesting.
they don't see each other often. We just have to kind of, persevere.
Pepper, I don't know if you've met our
Persevere.
newest companion, Gwyn. Pepper, this is Gwyn of the. I'm so sorry, Gwyn. What is your tribe?
The Tamir.
The Tamir. This is Gwyn of the Tamir. Gwyn, this is Pepper Apple Blossom. She's a knowledge domain cleric and a very, very good friend of all of us.
Hi. As Pepper says hi, she floats up and then does a little twirl, but this twirl is not like the normal twirl. It's like you want to smell me twirl. So when she twirls, it's kind of like when like people whip their hair, but they're like being hella flirty about it. So you get a whiff of that like perfume. This is that. Pepper will float up, just kind of like do that cute little whiff twirl, and then you smell like fudge brownies kind of scent. You smell some cinnamon in that, a little bit of like orange, a little bit of zest that kind of lingers in the very end. But that's what you smell.
Did they open a bakery near here?
Oh, that's just me.
Oh, okay.
What
I can
does
see
Gwyn
why
smell
Aviro,
like?
What?
What does Gwyn smell
What does
like?
Gwyn smell like?
I don't think you. A lot of armor all
Wet.
the time on.
And oil.
Yeah.
Oil.
She's roughly 6 feet tall, very broad-shouldered, short white hair, looks more or less human, bright yellow eyes, and carries a gigantic greatsword.
Wait, whiz bangs.
Yes.
Okay, on it, in it to win it. Cool. Oh my god, it's been so long. Obviously, you know, we want to make sure Ren is in a very good place because she's such a dear friend to me.
Of course.
And you know, she let me stay in her room. Love the essential oils and kind of used most of it, but you know, I will replace them. She's been so great. I'm so happy she's safe. But it has been a bit. Speaking of has been a bit, I do have something for you.
For me?
So I smell oil. What else do I smell? Apologies. Oil, some like
It's like
leather.
oil to like, polish and the armor and maintain the sword and stuff. And then just general sweat and not very sweet. Not brownies.
All right.
Not brownies.
Not that kind of brownies. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, go for it, please.
I was just gonna ask, does she have like a serious funk, or is she just smell like
No,
the
no, no.
road
She just-
and work?
She hasn't bathed today.
Okay.
She would have last night before bed, but since, you know, we are at a beautiful manor.
And she did have a rendezvous that night.
Well,
Oh, well, what kind of?
are we calling it that?
I think he just did.
All right. Love it. Big fan. So empowerment. Pepper goes into her little satchel and brings out like a vial and says, "Oh, I left one in Rin's place, but I didn't go into your room because obviously I would ask for your permission before I did that. But I do have something for you." And Pepper has her hands kind of like a diamond shape, like this. And then she just goes like this, and then like little like sparkles of like pinks and like oranges and fuchsias just kind of float off. And as like the sparkles are going towards you, you see this little vial kind of like bob and weave towards you, but not in a very aggressive manner, but like gently. So as it's approaching you at that same time, you get a whiff of Pepper's scent, and then the vial just kind of hovers in front of you, just kind of gently hovers there. This is for you.
Carefully pluck it out of the air. I assume that it's very tiny.
It's super tiny, but very strong, like yours truly.
It's delightful. I'll kind of tuck it into my armor. I'll turn to Aviro.
Oh,
I
you're
can
not
see
gonna
why
put it
you
on?
admire her so much.
Well, he flushes. She's
Pepper
incredibly
flushes and
intelligent.
turns away.
Brynn is just watching all of this with delight.
She's one of the smartest people I know. So we should be on our way. Yes, on our way. Yes. Why don't we
We
get on our
can,
way?
yes.
Yes,
Brynn, may I talk to you for a moment? And he pulls Brynn to the side.
Yes. I'm like, what?
Can you ride with me,
Why?
please?
And Brynn kind of like, Brynn like gives you a whap in the chest. And he's like, sure, I'll ride with you.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Well, why don't Pepper and Gwyn ride in the coach? That way they get to know each other. Gwyn can fill Pepper in on
I'm
what
sorry,
I
but there's
haven't,
no
although that's-
room. It's just
Oh, Well, why
It's just
don't
me.
then I have a great idea. Why doesn't Pepper ride on Gwyn's horse?
On who?
And,
Oh.
Gwyn's horse. On Gwyn's horse. And then Brynn will ride with me on mine.
I suppose that's fine. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. Perhaps halfway through the journey we could switch.
Sure.
Is
we'll-
there
we'll
is there a
cross-
process that you have in place already about swapping, or is this a
No.
new process that we're developing that we need to test?
No, neither. We just kind of fell in this way.
Oh,
But
okay.
I do think we should switch eventually.
Oh, okay.
I
Aviro
look at
pull-
Aviro, I'm like, you're breaking her heart.
So Aviro pulls out his bottle, and it is filled with smoke. And he unstoppers the bottle, and his phantom steed appears, and he
That's
climbs
fucking
on.
tight.
It's called a
Does
bottle of
Pepper,
smoke.
does
That's
Pepper
awesome.
say that? I wish Pepper would say
Yes.
that.
That's fucking tight.
Yes,
and,
it is.
and then continues to float with Gwyn.
Yes, here. Do you need a help up, Brynn? I don't know how to do.
No, Brynn
oh.
takes a couple of steps and does like the with two hands and like hops up behind you. Like, all right, Prince Charming, any day. And she kind of like squeezes Aviro with her knees.
And as you start taking off, the Tempest, the black dragon, comes in and is like, so, Aviro, I should let you know the containers. And you see 6 large, like wooden barrels that clearly have some have some liquid in them. And there seems to be a topper on top of it. So Aviro, you'll be curious to understand what these are. These are very special alchemist fired infused magic barrels. Each have 1 to 2 necklaces of fireballs in them.
Intriguing. You're using the fireball necklaces as the catalyst for igniting off the alchemist's fire, thus creating a much larger explosion than either of the two separately.
Very
think that's
magical,
brilliant.
so to speak. And that we'll be placing these 6 on the first floor at various locations within the floor plans. Several on each of the wings, and then several in the main area. The explosion will take out the second floor very well.
Fascinating.
But you
that's
do have an
truly
ignition
fascinating.
spell, do you not?
About that. Of
I
course I,
could make
do.
a Molotov cocktail.
Fear not.
Because we'll
Does
need a
prestidigitation-
fuse.
Does prestidigitation do fire? It doesn't. It cooks or warms, but it doesn't make flame. Well, of course we can. We'll make fire. No worries.
Excellent.
Don't worry, my scaled friend. This is not my first rodeo. We will figure it out.
Excellent.
I can make a gingerbread house.
Great! Let's do that on the way.
Interesting.
Yes.
Is it correct?
Pepper, yeah.
Pepper,
Oh yes, I'm so
bottom.
sorry. Tefis, Pepper Apple Blossom, Rocky's lieutenant. Tefis,
Oh.
who is the gentleman who delivered Rocky to us as an egg?
Tempest.
Oh.
No, that's incorrect. I'm so sorry. He delivered Rocky to us as a dragonling after he had
Yes.
hatched.
Oh. Pepper kind of like uses her tiny little hands just kind of get everyone kind of around her, just like in a whisper motion, but probably not that quiet, and just kind of
Huddle
like,
up.
do we like him?
No,
No.
Oh.
We respect him.
no,
Do we?
Mm.
no. We will murder him one day.
Oh, so okay.
Well,
There's a truce. We have a truce with the Blue M's at the moment, and that's why we're the enemy. My enemy is my.
No,
Enemy
you
of
have a
my enemy
truce
is
with
my-
Rocky.
Oh,
not
you're
the Blue
hearing.
M's.
Oh, right. He's right there. You can hear everything. we're saying.
enemy of my
Good.
enemy is my friend. It was the title like 2 episodes ago.
Oh, right.
Anyway.
Okay, so we don't like him, but we respect him.
Sure.
I will take that as I'll be mean to them if you want to.
Yes.
Got it.
I'll be mean if you want me to.
Be like aggressive, but like passively aggressive. You know?
Yes. Yes.
I'm more of the direct approach, but I can try my
Yes.
best.
I respect that.
This is
Aviro looks
terrific.
very, very nervous. Just in general.
I'm
It
still.
looks very
Are we still
uncomfortable.
just on the horse
Yeah.
talking?
I
It's
assume
like
we
my
haven't
horses are
left
like,
yet.
"Ooh."
No,
I
you've actually started. You
Oh,
started.
we've started.
Yeah, you're
If
walking.
that's
Yeah.
if that's the case, since this is 3 hours, at some point Aviro will kind of drift his horse backwards out of earshot of the rest of the group.
I'm here. Oh my god.
Brynn,
Brynn puts her chin right on your shoulder and be like, "What?"
you have a bony chin.
I know. Thank you. I've lost a few pounds. Anyway, what?
May I talk to you about something?
And Brynn kind of like sits back and she realizes this must be some serious business, and she's like, "Yeah, sure."
May I ask you a question?
Yes, sure.
And he seems very unsure of himself.
And I kind of like jostle him, and I'm like, "Vero, you're never really at a loss for words."
Exactly. But what I want to know is how when do no, that's
And Brynn kind of like Vero doesn't see her because she's sitting behind, but she kind of like smiles. She feels like she might know what this is about.
is there ever a have you ever been in love?
I mean, yes.
How
Yes.
did
I
how
have a
did
son. I've been very much in love.
yes, however, allow me to point out that reproduction does not require love.
It requires something. I mean, yes.
How do
I've
you
loved?
how do you know?
Well, it's there's no real instruction manual on it, Aviro. Maybe that's why you seem to have a hard time. There's no book. There's no set of steps. You just
I know it's infuriating.
you just know. I think you just know.
All right. Then how do you know if it's love or lust or infatuation or what is that human phrase, puppy love? I don't understand that one.
Well, I think
how do you know what the level is?
And Brynn thinks for a second. And then she's like, "Well, I think," and she's kind of like she's been sort of just like holding you around the waist because this is what you do on the back of a horse. And she's just like, "I think at first you feel it here." And she kind of like bops you in the stomach. And she's like, "And then you feel it here. And if it's lost, you feel it somewhere else. That's it. That's all there is to it."
Like your colon?
Something like that. You're in the
Like
ballpark.
indigestion?
Yeah, a little bit of that too. And
All right, well,
she would just say like, "Aviro, do you think you're feeling any of these feelings?"
I might be.
"Oh yeah."
Yes.
recent
Not
development?
not for you. I want to assure you.
I didn't
Wait,
think it was for me, Aviro.
Okay. I don't think of you that way. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm
Uh,
not offended.
There's just something I have I have a confession to make.
Oh yeah? Is your confession that you think you might love Pepper?
No. Yes. Damn it.
And she's
How
just
did you
laughing.
know?
Because you've never asked all these questions before. You've never been at a loss for words. You blush every time she comes by, and we're having this whole conversation 30 feet behind her.
We could be strategizing.
Of course we could.
I
Aviro,
don't.
if you feel that way, just tell her.
But what words do you say? How do you just come up to someone and just say you're wonderful? How do you do that?
Well, if you're me, there's a whole song and dance, and then you.
There's
you
a dance and
you
a song? Really?
Not a literal dance and a
Ooh,
song,
I want to hear that.
but no, Aviro, if you're me, you play coy, and then you waste all kinds of time, and then it's will they, won't they, and then eventually he just grabs you and kisses you. But that's just if you're me.
Which I'm not.
If you, if
So
you're
do the
you,
opposite of that, is what I'm hearing you
which
say.
which I think is to just go tell her how you feel. She'll appreciate you being direct, Aviro. It's your love language.
What? Love language? Is that? I wasn't aware that that was a language. Where? Who's? Is there a region or are there dialects? How does that work?
You express yourself by being direct, Aviro. And she knows that, I think. You
What
should
if
just go
she?
tell her.
What if she doesn't like me as well?
Well, Aviro, then at least you know. I, take
Won't
it
it?
from me. The hardest thing is the not knowing, the wondering what if, the
I'm-
regret.
I think the hardest thing would be losing my friend if it went poorly.
Well,
My heart.
Aviro, that's a risk you have to decide if you're willing to take. And I will tell you, if it is love and if it is reciprocated, by all the gods, it is worth it.
I don't even know that I need it to be love. I just am experiencing something when I look at her that I don't experience with any other creature I've ever encountered. And we dealt with that vampire lady on the boat.
That is quite outside the realm. Well, Aviro, like I said, I think the only way to find out is to take the plunge, see if she feels the same way.
So you're saying be
And
bold,
I'm saying be bold. And I like poke
be
him in the side,
adventurous.
be adventurous. And I say, no time like the present. And I hop off the back of the horse and I'm like, you son of a bitch. How could you say that to me? I'm not riding with him anymore. I am not riding with him anymore. Somebody else can ride with him.
I didn't do anything.
And I march
Oh.
away.
What did
And
I do?
I'm like, oh,
What did I
Pepper,
do? Brynn!
Pepper, you ride with him for a while. He needs
What?
somebody else who's ear to chew off. I'm done. And I look
Chewing?
back at Aviro and I kind of like smile at him and I wink very surreptitiously and I flip him off. I said, yes, somebody else go ride with him.
Pepper just kind of like pokes at Gwyn. Also, like during your all's conversation, Pepper's just kind of like peppering questions at Gwyn. So it's kind of like, so what's your favorite snack food? Ooh. There's this. It's like, oh, there's a spider. What's your move? Like
That's
what's
awesome.
the best dish you can cook? What was your last dream? What's your favorite thing to read? Just kind of like all these like random
The
like
best.
questions just
Do you
kind of
prefer
going
summer or fall?
yeah. If you were to pick a mood, which would be your mood's birthday? It's like really obscure,
Yes.
like dumb BS questions that's just kind of fun on the normal
Medium
day-to-day.
talk.
Very
Like,
If you were a
not small talk,
celebrity,
medium.
yeah, exactly. That. It's like, if you were an element, what element would you be? Which speaks to you? So
Which
all these
bedroom
random
do you want to
questions.
take a nap?
Exactly. I would take the second floor, but the one closest to the door, so I'm near the bathroom. Like all of those things.
Awesome.
Gwyn will
Awesome.
be very patiently answering every single question to the best of her ability, but sometimes will be very confused and need explanations on what you mean.
So like you'd answer the questions like honestly.
Yep.
Ew. Around that same time, you see Pepper kind of making tiny little braids on your hair.
Oh my god.
Like tiny
There's
ones.
not a
'cause
lot of it.
That is the
She's tiny,
That's
so there's
true.
tiny little braids. It's like tiny little braids. And goes, so what was your first date like?
My first date? It was a while ago. We got back from patrol and joined everybody in the common areas. And
Patrol.
yes,
Did you work together?
I mean, everybody in the tribe works together. But we were
So
both.
scandalous.
Is it? I do
I
not.
mean, I'm just wow. Oh my god, Gwen, I didn't think you'd be that kind of gal, working with someone and also dating them.
Okay. I don't know how to respond to that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not
What about
judging.
you?
I'm just a little surprised.
Oh, okay. That's good
Oh,
to
I'm
be
sorry, I
surprised and
interrupted
told.
you. You came back from your patrol. Let's set the scene.
Right. Well, we came back from patrol, and I mean, we'd been across the entire valley, like 4 or 5 days on the trail, so we were both pretty tired. But we got some drinks, sang songs, and danced with everybody else there. And I think I ended up punching him in the face.
Oh.
I don't really remember. It gets a little hazy after like 6 or 7 beers. So
So is this a group date or like
I mean, we were with
in-
everybody else, but
Oh.
no, it was supposed to be just the two of us. But I don't know. It was just, you don't really want to go out past the boundaries of the village at night. It
Oh
gets
my
dangerous.
god. Oh, I understand.
What about you?
Oh, my go-to karaoke song, really ignoring the question, is Wyvern Nights. I really can't do the high bits, but like Pepper continues like braiding, like finishes up the braid and starts like another section of the head, continues the really short and tiny braids. I really can't do the high parts, like falsetto is quite difficult for me, but
That
I
is
try.
understandable.
Yeah. So does music affect your moods?
Of course. It will affect anybody's moods, does it not?
It's true. What kind of music did you listen to with your tribe and first date?
There was a skald named Erend, I believe. He was performing that night.
Errand.
Yes, lots of very upbeat, poppy music, but that is what I prefer. Something with a beat.
That sounds fun. Do you happen to have this Errand's contact?
I'm afraid he's dead.
Oh!
Yes, he died when the blue M's came to my valley. Says very pointedly, so that Peppas can hear.
God.
I guess
then,
somebody
like-
can avenge them based on
That is the plan.
the gift that you've been given. Speaking of
If
which,
that is destroyed.
you destroyed Rocky's gifts.
Not me. Aviro did. Wait, where is Aviro?
You son of a bitch! And I imagine that's like right where that
Yes.
comes around. Like
Yes, I love it.
and then like Brynn, to your guys' eyes, is just like marching up, appearing to be pissed. And Pepper, are you riding behind Gwyn or are you flying? Are you flitting like a hummingbird?
Like, I think I'm just kind of hovering.
I would just say, Peppa, would you go back and just occupy him for a little bit?
Oh,
He's talking again.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with the way he speaks.
I suppose there's not. I've just had my fill. And Brynn would kind of like
Fill of what?
hop up behind Gwyn and just say, I'm riding with Gwyn for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the
can you-
braids.
Of course. Can you finish this part for me? And then like Pepper just kind of passes the tiny little like section that is not finished. It's kind of like a third way there.
Yeah. Brynn knows how to do this, but she is much more clumsy and less dexterous.
Okay,
And
cool.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I haven't done this since I
Alright,
was
you
a
don't
kid.
really have to, but
It's like I'm just doing it until she walks away.
of course,
she
of
flies
course.
away.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. All right, go. And I kind of, as soon as she's going, like, sorry, and I kind of like pull out what is little and braided there. Not what is already done, just this current one.
How dare you? Carrie, how dare you?
No, I just can't. I just don't want it to be fucked up. And so I just kind of like, and you kind of feel Brynn relax a little bit on the back of your horse, and she's just kind of like quiet then.
Does
What
she
did he
laugh to
say?
herself?
What?
Does Brynn laugh to herself?
A little bit, kind of satisfied with her work here.
This I.
Yeah, it's like it's all right. Like her the trap has been laid, and she just is like,
Mr. Burns accident.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, so Brynn is just riding quietly behind you.
And then Pepper floats back. Oh, it seems like we have a trade now of some sort. Is something wrong with you? Want water? Hydrate?
No. Do you need water? He pulls out his flask. Are you parched?
No. I'm
No?
thank you
alright.
for the offer. It was
Of
really
course.
nice.
Actually, I might.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn it, Ryan.
Okay. I'll just kind of.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
alright.
I'll just hover behind you, or.
Well, if you want to ride, you certainly may. Is it exhausting flying all this way? 3 hours? If you would like to ride, you're certainly. This is my steed.
Sure.
I just call it bottle of smoke, because it is. I heard a song from a bard once about a bottle of smoke. I believe his name was Shane O'Pogue. Had a song about
Shane O'Pogue.
a song about a bottle of smoke. Anyway, regardless, I was about to horse ran really fast.
I can sit on the horse. It's just you're quite tall, and it's difficult to kind of.
Would you prefer to sit in front?
Front?
Or would you? How about a perch upon the horse's head, and that way we'd sort of be at eye level, and you could just ride on the horses, or you could turn around however you like. But perhaps.
Front could work. I guess.
You'd be like a figurehead on the ship. No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry.
Funny. It's so funny. You see Pepper just kind of like arrow 404ing, but also trying to rein it in. Great suggestion. The front is perfect. So how do we want to do that? Should I take the first third and you're back there? Are we separated by the front of the saddle? I'll just wing it. Wing.
All right.
And then Pepper will like float and just kind of place herself in front of the saddle. So there's not much contact there. Just kind of like
eighth grade sitting at lunch.
I imagine a real quick flash up to Gwyn and Brynn, who are still riding very, very quietly, and
they both
Brynn
have
would just
grins on their face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Brynn would just kind of lean around and be like, "We are very much on the same page that Aviro is in love with her, right?"
Is that not obvious?
Oh, very obvious. Just making sure. And that's the end of the scene.
Wait.
Wait,
No?
Yes,
wait.
no,
So this.
It's even obvious to me.
Oh. Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Can I touch this horse? It's not like.
Yeah,
It's not like
corporeal,
my hand will go through it or anything like
right,
that, right?
because you ride it. It's a phantom steed,
Okay,
but
cool.
it looks all smoky. But yeah,
Okay.
it supports weight.
She said I'm a steed.
Yeah. So Pepper just starts like trying to use her magic to make like braids with the smoke, just kind of like
Oh my god.
on like this on each side, and go. So why was like Brynn mad at you? What happened?
I don't know.
What do you
Pepper,
mean?
I honestly don't know. No, I was asking her some
What?
personal questions.
What kind of personal questions?
The personal kind.
What
and
kind?
I was asking her about her relationship
Oh, with her
history.
son? How's he doing?
Yes, I
Tread
don't
carefully.
know.
You hear in your conscience.
little tiny Brynn pops up, standing right on his shoulder.
Watch what you say, bitch.
I was just I was asking her some advice and
Oh.
she just
About children?
no.
Oh,
However, but then all of a sudden she just completely flipped a lid. Isn't that the human expression? Flip a lid,
oh,
where we have a
maybe.
pot and you're so mad you just flip the lid right off.
I thought it was table flip.
Oh, is it table? Oh,
Isn't that?
well, regardless, we'll ask Gwyn. She seems the type to know. Uh, but anyway, she just suddenly became completely insane, calling me
Oh,
names I don't understand. It just suddenly came out of nowhere.
wait.
Do you think she's ill?
I mean, she's the type who kind of, just doesn't do that without reason. Or any
Yes,
sort
but I
of
don't know what the reason would be.
Well, what did you talk to her about?
And he chokes on his water.
Be direct.
It was about
So you said
being
children and
no,
her
no,
son.
I'm sorry. Ignore the children. It was
Okay.
about being bold and
Bold.
direct and adventurous is what it was about.
Okay. Well, you're on an adventure, a very
Yes.
bold journey,
Yes.
and all
Pepper, I
right.
really like you.
Pepper is just stunned. Just stunned.
Oh my god.
And then immediately, kind of like a cartoon, you see like the flush kind of start from the bottom in 2D form and kind of like the fun whistle, like kind of goes up.
And if you don't like me, that's okay too, even though I'm really terrified of it. But I just want you to know that I think you're amazing. And every time you talk, the words that come out of your mouth are the most amazing things that I've ever heard in my entire life. Your understanding of so many different topics and of conversation, not only, but also of research, of study, of magical conjuration and theory and theoretical arcanics, your knowledge of the basic library organizational system. There's nothing about you that I don't find completely fascinating. And I don't know what I will do if I keep it to myself any longer, and that's what I was asking Brynn about. And is it hot in here? Oh, we're outside. Well, that's
He
not.
needs his inhaler.
Oh, like Pepper's legit just like stunned, kind of just like red, and you can kind of tell like her scent has changed. Like it you know that old school gum? Was it the Big Reds?
Big red.
Big Red, the
Yeah.
cinnamon gum?
That's what she's starting to like smell like.
Oh, I think that's a good sign.
Avira, this is quite a surprise.
You're
I
telling
did
me.
not. I just didn't expect this at all. I'm not going to lie to you, obviously. I am quite infatuated. um, eh, it's just, this might be a lot
I understand.
so fast, and I don't know if I can fit my own personal feelings in front of what we're trying to accomplish with this mission. Uh, but I think I need a moment to process.
That is logical.
I trust me when I say, and then you see Pepper just instead of like turning her back over and she stops braiding this smoke horse, and just kind of like just floats up and just kind of like floats backwards. So she's kind of just staring at Aviro, just very much just being very genuine. I would look, I really enjoy your company. You're one of my closest friends, and I've been so terribly afraid to even just encroach the idea of something so romantic. You know, I just don't know how to express some of my feelings in this way, and there's a lot here, and I think if we tread lightly together and just kind of take our time to process how we feel, then I think we can reach a moment where we can just fully just feel unrestrained towards each other, if that makes sense.
You see the wheels turning, and they're going fast.
Oh my god. I would kind of like Brynn would like look over her shoulder and be like, I think it's happening. I think it's happening.
What? Ephes is betraying us?
No. Keep going. Just keep going.
Wheels are turning, the wheels are turning, the wheels are turning, the wheels are turning, the wheels are turning. And he goes from shocked to horrified to understanding to enlightenment to confusion back to enlightenment to furrowed brow of ponderance. And he finally lands on, all right, allow me to say one more. I realize I've spoken at length, if I may.
Yeah.
Your friendship means more to me than anything, and I do not want to jeopardize that in any way, shape, or form. And it sounds like you feel the same. We do not need to act upon anything at this moment. Perhaps the proper step was just taking the first step.
You know, baby steps.
Agreed.
We have a goal in mind. We want to get there. It's just the timing right now is a little difficult. And
You mean
it's
like going to
just-
burn down a house?
I mean, yes, but also making sure there's nothing in the house that's worth saving. But in addition to that, you see Pepper just kind of like put her tiny hand on like Aviro's little hand. I want this. I feel like we need to take our time and understand our priorities before we get there. Does that make sense?
Actually, yes. I'm rather surprised that it makes sense.
Great. So it sounds like we reciprocate the same feelings,
I believe so.
and that's amazing.
All knowledge is worth having.
Yes, absolutely. And our trajectory is looking like it's going in the correct path. It's just realignment of our priorities.
Navigational shift.
Yes. I like this.
Oh my
I like
God.
this as well.
This is adorkable. I love it.
And
so
just
much.
about that time, you head over the crescent and you see the haunted house. About this time in the distance, as you're getting closer, the winds start to pick up. You see the coastal. Yeah. About 15 more minutes to the house. Any last conversation?
Yes.
Why do you wait? Last? What are you talking about?
Last. Yes.
Just before we get to the house, right? Just before we get to the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously. Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pepper asks, kind of going back to braiding. So, have you heard of this like song or this bard called Aaron. Kind of like fire-ish beats music.
I
Is
don't
that-
believe I have.
Oh, cool. So what kind of music do you like?
Ah, well, I'm of course a fan of the masters, Laurentine, Tangliafoe.
Tangliafoe.
Are you a fan of Tangliafoe?
Oh, absolutely. They obviously sing my favorite, Wyvern Nights, which is my karaoke song. So
You karaoke to Wyvern
I
Nights?
do. I know. I can't
No,
hit
how
the
do you hit the high part?
I can't. That's the problem. I can't hit the high falsetto, but I'm doing my best. But trust me, the passion is there. Wyvern Nights is a melodic
I love
masterpiece.
It clearly is, and the way that the harmonics resonate just
Oh,
2 frequencies apart is
yes.
mind-blowing. They're
Oh
brilliant.
my god. And when the
Brilliant.
piccolo's pipette to the very top, oh, masterful. The timing
Masterful.
is
As
gorgeous, very
as
charming.
these two are just a titter back there, I like kind of shrug and I'm like, I'm a genius. I just want it acknowledged. And I kind of like say to
Are a
Gwyn, I'm like, Gwyn,
genius.
thank you. I was just about to ask you to tell me that.
Why are you a genius?
I'm a matchmaker. I've done it. Would you look at them?
I mean, they are very cute.
They are very cute indeed. I think they'll be just fine.
So what's your karaoke song?
And as that, the
I've never
carts that's
been.
leading up stops right in front of the haunted house.
I love it.
It's looking menacing at this point as
Ooh.
Tibbs gets down, kind of like, before we begin, there is one thing I forgot. Pepper, I have
that's me.
something for you. My master
A
has,
present.
yes, my master has, I wasn't able to give you this present last night. So, and he pulls out this somewhat nice, about a foot long, probably about 2 to 3 inches thick wooden box. Very nice craftsmanship. Wooden with, there's some gold inlays on it. It's not locked,
Ooh.
but it looks very, very elegant. This is your gift for the thank you for these, for your participation in taking care of the alchemist. And he looks over at Gwyn. All of the gifts my master gave were genuine thank you for your participation to take out this evil and joining forces.
Hero and I didn't get a gift, right?
Correct.
Fuck that guy. Okay, sorry.
Can I tell if they're lying at all, or
Oh,
if there's like
you sense motive. I'm not going to make, he's telling the truth.
Okay, cool.
He's 100% telling the truth.
Okay. Pepper will hover around the box, not hold it, not touch it,
Okay.
just hover around the box, and then Pepper says, "Open it for me,"
And he
and
opens,
then kind of like
he opens
goes
it
back
up,
a little bit.
and inside there is this red velvet
Ooh.
inside container. In there are 2 flasks, or more or less like small flask of potions, and in the
Oh.
center there is a flower. And do you have a knowledge? Give me a knowledge roll, like arcane, any lore.
Okay. Plus 13.
I give it and add +4 to that because it's a flower and Pepper is
4 on top of my 13?
yes.
Dude.
Okay. Damn. All right, here we go.
She rolls a 46.
All right. Not bad. 11 plus 13, 14, 18, 28, 28.
28? Okay.
Yes.
You recognize that this is a lost, forgotten flower of a realm, of a location. It is it's supposed to, it's got a very, it's yellowish in color. It's called a sunbeam flower. and it is rare. They thought they went extinct.
Oh.
And there is a seeds in the bottom of this flower.
Mm.
And it gives a very nice, very unique fragrance. The bottle on the right, the flask potion, basically is enlarge.
Oh.
On the left, it's make human. More or less, make elf. Turn elf. It is basically a shape-shifting potion. Or a polymorph potion.
Oh.
And
a lot of things to consider.
And he just closes. He's like, this is for you. It will be waiting here. You can take it now if you would like.
Oh, yes, it's a pretty flower. And I'll just like, do I have like an item? Like,
Yeah, you got
put that in my like,
yeah, you've got
my
a
magical bag that's
yep,
everything
you
on
put
my
it in your
side.
magical bag. Yep.
Yeah, magical bag.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the price for this gift?
Your participation in taking down the house. This is a reward. All the participants get a reward from Rocky, from my master.
Almost all.
Your rewards are still coming.
Huh. Well, thank you for the reward. I will consider it and see what happens after we burn this house.
And
but if we burn the house and you don't like it, then I'm gonna return you. Like, I don't know.
It is yours to do with whatever you wish like.
Is there a gift receipt?
Yeah, is there a gift receipt?
It's like when you in Michigan when you give somebody a gift, it's like, no, if you don't like it, I put the receipt right in there. You can take it back. I got it here.
And as you're standing outside the gate of the house, allow me to boom. Little map. There's a little battle map that we've got, and you can see the road, the cart, and the house entrance.
Is that an evil duck?
What do you mean an evil duck?
Why is it the goose game?
We're still on the mansion map,
Yep.
I think.
Oh,
And yes,
sorry.
it is a duck of doom that I drew on the map.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. We're still on another map, and there is a duck of doom. I was confused. I'm sorry.
How about that?
Where the hot tub is?
I love how Pepper's token is tiny.
I do too. That's just me in real life.
Yeah, right. For real.
So
Boink,
as
fun
you-
size.
The Tempest gets out. We will probably need some assistance getting the banners out. Gwyn, your strength is needed.
Not
Hey.
it.
Look at
Not it.
I look at Brynn.
Can help.
I'll go and help unload the barrels.
Mm-hmm. I would work with Gwyn, and we would kind of work together and get them. Where do you need them taken?
Well, we will
off?
take them off the wagon first, then we will bring them inside.
All right. And I think Brynn would probably hop up on the wagon and kind of like push the top down where Gwyn catches it, and then they lift. And
Gwen's just got like one over one shoulder, one under the other arm.
Actually, these are heavy. So
okay, just the one over the one
over
shoulder.
the one shoulder, and and you notice that the Dragonborn's got the same. You know, it's definitely getting. But
Brynn
as,
is rolling
as
one behind
Brynn,
them.
Gwyn, and Tepis is doing this. Pepper and Aviro, you hear, oh no, oh no, oh no. In one of the bushes that's actually more towards the gate that you can't see right now, because I forgot to put it on the map. You hear a small child's voice.
Ugh.
Uh,
I played this game before.
You don't want to know. Oh no. Oh
Oh my god, Aviro, did you hear that?
Yes.
It
Yes,
sounds
I
like
did.
a really creepy child.
It does. And I have a theory. Jay,
Yes.
have I done enough? When I was here in the past doing
Yeah.
all my
Yes.
living by myself for a year,
Yes.
I would know.
Yes.
oh,
I would
God.
know
Timmy.
about this story, and I would know.
Yes.
Ew.
Timmy
Okay.
the ghost is outside the gate.
Fuck you, Tim.
Can I see him?
Yes, you can.
Can I go over to him?
Yes, you can.
He looks back at Pepper and says, "I believe I may know this ghost.
Oh my god, I can't wait to meet more of
No.
your friends.
Not personally,
Oh.
but I know of
Don't-
this."
You don't
Oh.
want to be here.
Oh, was Timmy always sounding like this?
Yes.
Oh.
Timmy?
Yes.
Are you Timmy? You're Timmy. Yes. Hello.
Yes. You
Hello,
don't want to be
Timothy.
here.
No, Timothy, we do not want to be here. Trust me on that. You and I agree, my friend. Now,
Yes.
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Aviro Starborn. My associates, Pepper Appleblossom, that's
Hi, I'm Pepper.
one of the Tamir, and that is Brynn Rod River. This is
I'm
Mr.
so
Master Tethys, and
sorry.
Oh, God. Oh,
what do you say?
God.
The
Ew.
house doesn't like this. You're gonna die if you go inside.
That's why we're not going inside, good sir.
Aviro, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Timmy the ghost.
Oh,
Don't
Timmy's
talk to
quite
ghosts.
lovely.
What?
Oh, don't?
He says
Bryn's-
that.
Brynn stops what she's doing and marches over and be like, what the
And just
did you say?
before, I need a perception check from everyone, please.
fuck?
Is it an initiative perception
No,
check?
it is
Because that
not
matters.
an
Okay.
initiative perception. It is
I
just
got
a
a
regular.
31. Fucking Jeff has a Mac. Elitist. I got a 31. I see everything.
Oh, let's see.
Brynn is, as Talako so kindly
Gwyn.
mentioned, is the,
33.
Okay.
we
Oh,
are
wow.
party members
Okay.
here.
Aviro.
That was a
32.
two-
32.
Okay, Aviro got a 30. Or excuse me, Pepper got a 32. Okay.
Hey.
Gwyn, wow, everyone's got the numbers. Aviro.
It was a 2 on the die for a 17.
Yay.
I am talking to Timmy the ghost.
You are talking
But
to
he's
Timmy
right
the
in front
Ghost.
of you. Oh, no.
That is why. The distraction. Oh, allow me to roll a dice, please.
Sarah got a 31. I see it. I see whatever's happening.
Got 32. I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Yes, yes.
I rolled a
good.
13 with a plus 23. Aviro, what is your AC?
Whoa!
Oh no.
Gingerbread.
It
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread. Anyway, my spells,
Does the 20 13
like Wonder Woman.
Oh, that would be a 30 a
Gingerbread.
36. Yeah, 36.
Yeah, 36 definitely hits.
So, all of you watch in slow motion
No!
as Aviro is at the gate talking to Timmy. And Pepper, you see this at the last second. But all of you are on the cart, and just as Brynn starts walking, you notice the house. Suddenly, mouth opens up. The door, the eyes of the windows
windows.
pricked down.
Nope.
Monster house has a tongue or carpet shoots out and wraps around Aviro, and you
Nope.
watch him
God.
getting pulled into the house.
Can I make a reflex check? Can I make a reflex check to grab him?
Can I like... Oh, no.
With the
Jeff the
30s,
player knew that
I
this
will
was gonna
say
happen 'cause
yes.
He knows about this house.
The 30s. We see them. Yes.
Okay.
Pepper and I are going to
Because
leap into
you have
action.
actually,
Yes.
Pepper is the closest to, so Pepper could, but Brynn, you are still about 15 to 20 feet away.
Oh god. Oh
So,
god. I'm so
Pepper,
fast.
Yeah.
Pepper
what
first.
would you like to do? I would allow Brynn to throw something if she wanted to as a reaction, but
So this
Pepper,
tongue.
this carpet as a tongue comes out of the house, wraps around Aviro, and you just see him getting grappled and yanked back into the house. And as he's
Does he even
flying,
have? Does he?
as
Does
he's
he even have time to squeak,
no,
or does it just like totally envelop?
it totally is.
no.
And as he's
Yeah.
flying back towards the house, you see that. But Pepper, what would you like to do as a reaction?
Cry in pain. No. Dang. So
I will
so
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
oh,
ahead.
no,
go
please
ahead.
go for it.
I was just going to mention that I do have a feat called Deny Advantage, which means I'm never, ever flat footed ever.
Yes.
So I just wanted to point that out. And that's all I have for this second. But I'm planning on throwing something. I just
Okay.
don't know what yet.
Okay.
Cool.
Pepper.
So can I like? So this carpet tongue like
Yes.
is wrapped around
Yep.
like Honeybee Aviro.
Yep.
And can I ascertain that if I attack this carpet tongue would also hurt Aviro?
Possibly. Depending on where you hit, probably he might take some damage. Depending on what you hit him with. Or hit it with.
Like if I got some like magic.
Maybe, depending on the magic.
Ooh, so painful vibrations is probably gonna vibrate through the carpet and vibrate into Aviro, which is probably not a great thing.
You never know.
I think I would throw a dagger. I just want to throw a dagger at it.
Throw me a dagger. And Pepper,
Yeah. Oh,
That's
man.
a 19 to hit.
allow me to check something real quick as Pepper's
Oh.
looking.
Yeah, can I throw my divine lance?
And it's super metagamey, so I was like, oh well, I don't want to throw it now that I know it'll hurt him, but I don't know shit. So I'm just gonna try to kill it. Kill it is Brynn's first instinct.
Okay.
Wait, so Timmy's good, but in this mouth mansion face, like if I just take my divine lance and just like throw it into like the eye, the window,
do you want to throw it at the rug or do you want to throw it at the house?
the house.
Yeah, you can throw it at the house. No problem. Like, yeah.
How far am I from the house? Am I like 60 feet from the house?
You're probably 30 feet from the house.
Ooh. Okay.
Brynn, that will hit. So the dagger
Yes.
will roll me some damage.
Amazing. It's so small because it's just a dagger, and I was not ready here. So, do I get my sneak attack damage? Is it flat-footed? It is occupied with Aviro.
If you would like to, yes.
I
also a
would
house.
absolutely like to fuck this house. Let's go.
Yeah.
That is awful. That is so bad. 7 plus 4, 11 points of damage
11
on the house tongue.
On the house, 11 points of damage. Aviro, you take 5 points of damage as a dagger slits into you.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Oh no, I feel so bad.
How many different
look-
ways will you wound me today, Brynn?
You look down and it's Brynn's dagger, very notably. Oh.
Roll
boy,
your
I'm
lance, Pepper, if you would like.
Yeah, I'm throwing it at the house at the
Okay.
window.
The eye, yeah, you go for
eye
it.
window.
Yep, I would.
I want to throw. Does the house look right-eyed or left-eyed? Like.
What is its dominant eye?
Yeah.
Because you
okay.
asked, it's going to be left-eyed, and you get a +2 on your roll.
Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna throw it on the left eye, the
Yeah.
lucky eye.
Okay. Why not?
Okay, cool. Roll my dude.
Hold up the chart and ask it to read the 6th line, and then use that to make your judgment.
Okay, so I rolled. Let's see to here. I rolled a 16 to hit.
It's
my
gonna
divine
hit the
lance.
house, yes, but it's gonna do not as much damage as you would like because of some of the. But yeah, you hit it. I'm gonna say you hit.
Okay. Okay, cool.
You have almost literally hit the broadside of a
Oh
barn.
god.
Congratulations.
I got 9 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
9 damage.
It's more than 0.
You think you did a good. It did a little bit of damage. You cracked some of the part of that window,
All right.
and
Take
suddenly
that,
the
left
house
eye.
is kind of shaking a little bit as you see Aviro go inside. Is pulled inside to the foyer of the house. It's time to roll
reaction.
initiative.
Grab him.
It's time to roll initiative. Yes,
No.
this is initiative. So Aviro, you can add your +2.
25.
Oh.
Didn't the last one be initiative?
Ooh, okay.
Brynn, you got a 25? All right.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm an idiot because when you asked if I would like to do sneak attack, I walked right into that shit.
Oh.
I should have just said no. You gave me a chance.
Aviro, what is your initiative?
27.
Nice. Gwen.
28.
Nice.
Twinsies. 28.
Pepper's at
Go
28
ahead.
too.
Yes, I
Nice.
am.
Brynn, you were 25.
Yep.
And
I really thought I did okay. This is
Wow.
dog shit.
How dare you,
last.
with a 25, be the lowest?
Dead last.
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
not
no,
quite.
not the lowest.
Oh, yeah. Good. So glad we brought him. Thanks, bud.
Oh, wait a minute. I should have done something.
Take
this
my
guy,
breath
this
up.
thing.
Oh,
Oh my God, I hate it.
What
I
the
hate
fuck?
it. No, thank you.
That's a carpet
Ew.
tongue.
Yes, it is. Ooh.
Oh, sadness. It's not forked. What? And I'm like,
Oh, just wait.
no.
God.
It was a joke. It was just
No,
a
thank you.
joke.
No, thank you. Please, please don't.
All right. So, I need to roll. All right. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you.
This is fate. This is not luck. This is destiny.
You
Oops.
know, all my fun
Brynn
spells are
draws
just.
her rapier.
Oh man, my spells are just funny. No.
We need to flank it. Gwyn, you and me need to flank it. Flank it somehow.
we need to
Flank the
blanket.
house.
It's a rug.
Flank.
Is the carpet plush? Or is it dirty?
It's very dirty and musty and stinks, and
so
it's not been cleaned.
Needs a
in-
remodel. Oh my god, this is our home reno show.
Yes, it is. This is all those TikToks that you watch at like 4 a.m. of the guys
Yeah.
like renovating rugs.
Yeah.
Like it's
I love like the steam like power
Yes.
like clean rugs.
the squeegee.
Oh yeah, so good, so satisfying. They do the
The
like.
best.
"Ooh."
I love it. I love
All
it.
right. So,
I use squeegee.
Aviro, you are now in the house.
Ew. Timmy said no house.
No. Hello. That is a dragon in there.
It
What?
is not. It is not.
It is
What
the
is it?
Manicore. Remember that stuffed Manicore
Yeah.
thing or dragon? Yeah, that's the stuffed dragon core.
Oh, is it still just stuffed?
Yep.
Not alive all of a
all
sudden. Good for you.
At this point,
Oh.
Gwen.
Don't give my deals.
Gwen and Pepper, what would you like to do? So let's see. Gwen, you're here. Pepper, you're like right here. And Brynn, you're about like right there. So what would you like to do?
Is the carpet still outside like this?
No.
Good question.
Not yet. No, the tongue did come back. The carpet did go back in. So
Okay.
allow me to remove the carpet.
All right. So Do you mind if I go first, Pepper?
Go for it. Go for
Okay.
it. Ooh,
So rage triggered on initiative.
what?
Okay.
And with a very deep sigh, I'm going to set the barrel down as my first action. Draw my sword as the second action. Say, this is why you don't talk to ghosts. And rush 40 feet towards the door.
Okay.
Oh.
You are going to be halfway
As
there.
a
Yeah.
Long tool.
Halfway.
I mean, you're going to be like right in front of, right. Pretty much right there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave enough room for somebody to get by. But I think that's all 3 of my actions. So.
All right. So Pepper, what would you like to do as you just saw the facial expression and gasping of Aviro getting pulled into the house?
First, I would like to use my bonus. Oh, no. I don't want to do that first. I would like to use my movement and go as close as I can-ish.
So first
But off
action, you get 3 actions. So first action, moving your movement.
to the... Oh, can I move closer to like the messed up left eye?
Yes, you can fly up.
AKA the crack on the window.
Yes, the crack on the window. Yep, by all means.
Yeah, it's like a pebble when you're driving on the highway and there's like a little crack. That's my
Oh.
damage. Okay, I'll move there. How far am I from Gwyn?
If you are, so right now, so if you go
Okay.
like you're about 20 feet, but if you go up to like right here, you're probably still going to be about 15 feet,
15 feet.
depending on how high up in the air you go.
Yeah, I just kind of want to be like, maybe like 10 feet behind-ish from Gwyn.
So something like like
Um,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And Aviro's in the house, but we don't know what's in the house. We just know the tongue went in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh God! But if we don't know if we hit the house whether it's gonna hurt Aviro or not, because Aviro's now in the house.
You're pretty sure hitting the house won't hurt Aviro. It's only if you do the rug.
Huh. I love that idea. I'm going to do an agonizing despair.
Ooh, damn. That's great.
So 60
You're gonna make this house feel really, really bad about itself.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, have you seen your Zestimate these
Yeah.
these days? You suck.
Wow, your spreadsheets are like paint, MS Paint.
Your
looks
Zillow
so
listing
crap.
just went off.
There is
Very
no
low.
equity. Zero
You-
equity.
You smell like Craigslist. Like
My God.
Too far.
oh my god. Oh god.
Wow.
This is that kind of game now.
Okay. So what does it have to do? What's the? Oh, I've.
Target's mind tumbles down a deep well of dread, dwelling so intently on the deep-seated fears that it's painful. The target takes 4d6 mental damage with a will saving throw. Spell save DC 26.
Is it a creature attack or?
It says divine.
So the target is one creature.
Yes. It's not a creature.
It has a tongue, so
Right? I was like,
It-
it's a house with
has
a mouth and it has eyes.
I
So
am
that's-
going to say, yes. It is a phylactery. It is an inanimate object, but it is also a creature all wrapped into one. So with that being said, it needs to make a DC save. You said
DC 26.
DC 26. 19. So no, it does not make a save. So how
Let
many
me roll.
Get him.
points of damage?
Okay, 4d6. Ahaha, 18. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. All right. It suddenly the house shakes a little bit as you envelop its making it think about its choices.
Ooh, and then my bonus action, or my last action, because I just did 2. I'm going to braid the side of my hair and then shout towards Gwyn and go, twinning! And that's it.
Okay. Aviro, what would you like to do as you are grappled in this hung rug?
Right. And all the peppers say I'm pretty fly for a grabbed guy.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I realistically do anything? Can I make some kind of like
You
not
can
a
make an
reflex save, but maybe
athletics
an
or
acrobatics?
you can make an acrobatics roll to
Okay.
break out of the grapple.
Acrobatics it is for a dirty 20.
Ooh, that
Get him.
gotta double check.
There's a 5 on the die.
I don't believe. No, that will not.
I would be
Exceed.
surprised.
But you can roll again if you'd like to make it at a -5.
-5. Copy that. Whoops, that was not wrong. -5. Ooh,
Sorry.
17 on the die. 32 -5. Math teacher.
That's a
32
27.
minus 5
27?
is 27.
Thank you.
That
27.
will do it.
Really?
Yes. So you basically, as you're trying to get out, it doesn't. But whatever this time, the fear glands, the sweat, you were able to like wiggle yourself to the floor.
Do I wiggle out of my robe and I'm just kind of
It's
in my
carpet cleaner.
skivvies?
That is completely up to you.
Am I? Okay, so
He is
Aviro
in
has
his undies.
Aviro's in his skivvies as he wiggles out of this thing.
And what would you
How
like
many
to
actions?
do as you suddenly see the stuffed manicore-ish type creature
Oh.
suddenly become alive
Oh
Yeah.
my
and look
God.
straight at you?
Yeah. How many actions do I have?
You have one left.
I have 1 action left.
GTFO. That's your last action.
Yeah. My move is 40. So can you, where's my tool? Can you move me? Nope, that's not the right one. 40. I'm back by Gwyn. Gwyn and I
Brynn.
have basically, or by Brynn, yeah.
Yeah.
I run out the door.
Everyone's like, whoop.
Oh, there it
Boom.
goes. Oh, good. Vero, you're safe.
Brynn, what would you like to do?
Oh,
I
wait,
wanna-
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So this house is also frightened, like level 2 frightened. So because of my agonizing despair, because they felt so bad. I don't know what that does to a house.
We'll find out in a
Um,
second. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or it might
cool.
be immune to fright. Since it's a haunted house.
Well, there's
it's not
different
just-
types of
If it were a normal house, it would be fine, but it's a haunted house already. So
Brynn, what would you like to do?
Brynn would run right up and like press her back up against the wall here and be like, "Gwyn, did you look inside?" And
Yes.
she
You see
well,
the
what's in
manicore.
there?
You see the manicore moving.
There is a manticore inside.
Stuffed manicore, I
And-
should say.
Yeah.
He's not
So
going to
I-
specify.
Nope. I would run up there. I have my rapier out, so that's 2 actions: 1 to draw the rapier
Mhm.
and 1 to be running up here. And I guess I would probably like, this is kind of a wasted action, but I'm not gonna like attack. I would call back out. What's our dragon buddy's name again?
Tibbus.
Tepis.
Tippus.
Tibbus.
Tippus, yeah.
Tippus.
Tippus.
Tippus. Tippus. I would yell, Tippus, would you roll me one of those barrels of fire juice, please?
And he kind of looks at you for a second. Is like, he's on it.
Tippy Hedron, get your ass up here. And that's what Brynn does. She is kind of like pressed up and kind of like
Now,
like, looking
talking,
in
you
the
could
window.
use if something come out, one of your hold in action to
Can I hold? Okay.
to attack.
I've
If something's in your area, you could attack. Yes.
I've played it before where you could hold a turn. I didn't realize you could hold a single action. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super duper. I do that then.
By the
If that-
time if you
okay.
haven't used it by the time you're around your next turn,
It's just wasted.
It's wasted.
So if anything comes out of that fucking door, I want to chop it in half. That
Okay.
is my turn.
You can attack.
Thank
on it.
you, everyone.
Perfect. All
Hey.
right, which then brings us to the rug.
Ew.
Brynn. Gwyn. Brynn, make an attack of opportunity. Brynn, or excuse me, Gwyn. Suddenly the tongue carpet.
It's attacking me.
It attacks you and misses you.
Of course,
Does
it
I
does.
gotta-
not
I gotta-
grapple you at all.
37 to hit. It's a
Roll that-
19. So is that a crit?
That is going to be a crit.
It is trying to get Gwyn. Is that a sneak attack damage?
Yes, you are flanking. It is sneak attack damage. Although you are
Hey.
using a piercing weapon, correct?
+1 striking rapier.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
is
a piercing
it's
weapon?
piercing damage. So
Okay,
it
great.
will have some resistance to piercing.
That's fine. I'll still do it anyway. Shit! My sneak attack has been terrible today. 20 points of damage.
Not bad though. That's still pretty good.
Not awful.
Yo.
For like a freebie, you could do a heck of a lot worse.
And as the tongue kind of comes in and tries to hit Gwyn, it retracts back into the house. And then at this point, the manticore that you can see inside is just kind of just like gets on all fours for a second, and it's like green mystical energy, purplish mystical energy just kind of surrounds it as it's coming to life, and just the room and the floor starts to get purplish as this kind of energy in this room goes.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
Need to roll that fucking fire barrel in there and just light it up. Right through the fucking front door.
Yeah.
Tibbetts
Who's hungry?
moves right there.
Yeah, here you go, buddy.
Who
Pepper,
likes
make it smell like
spicy?
food. Make it smell like food.
So Tibbetts
Your bread.
moves up, takes a shield out, brings a shield up, and this is a large, beautiful, reforged, magically energized shield. He pulls his battle axe out? Yeah, battle axe out. I think I'm 99% sure he's got a battle axe. But let me double check.
That just feels right.
Yes, no, I'm sorry. He has an Adamite bastard sword
Hot.
that is
Awesome.
glowing with very
Wow.
interesting magical energy. And a big shield. And he kind of braces himself for a second there, at which point the house, that purple energy, suddenly, when you see it just kind of involving and just coalescing, and then the manticore opens its mouth, and suddenly that entire space fills with purple fire as it suddenly the house shoots out a breath weapon. I need a reflex save from, and it goes out all the way. Aviro, I will need a reflex save. Gwyn, I will need a reflex save. But luckily for you, the Dragonborn decided to protect the cart with the shield, and nothing
selfless.
got burned.
Good.
The alchemist
Good.
fire cart did not
fucking
get
better.
burned. But
Great.
Gwyn, reflex save.
That'd be a 14.
Okay. Aviro.
Jay, you know how Carrie always asks whether or not there is a hero point?
You
Yes.
get one for saying Aviro his feelings.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
You get an
congratulations.
extra one.
A reward.
That would be grand because I really don't want a 2 on the die.
No.
So I'll take a 3 instead for a dirty 20.
Oh gosh.
Can
All right.
Pepper give her hero dice to Aviro?
It's only
For
19
feelings.
points of fire damage.
Oh.
Yeah, but Aviro is
Oh,
naked.
well.
Although
Don't say that!
he does have his
Give him
mage
more
armor.
ammo.
Both Gwen
He do-
and Aviro, this will be Gwen and Aviro, you take 19 points of fire damage. This purple
Can
flame
I-
criminal.
Ask a follow-up question regarding this.
Yes.
It's fire damage. Is the source undead?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All
I've got some
right.
Damage resistance.
Yes.
Fucking know the
All
rules.
undead. So I only take 8 points of fire damage.
There you go. There you go. All right. And then, like I said, the shield just the fire just wraps around the dragonborn shield, and it's like just kind of stalking at this house. And he looks back at Aviro and he's like, "Magic stuff now." And
Right.
yeah-
You see, one small problem with that is that I sort of left all of my things inside of the house.
Gwen, your turn.
Oh my god.
I'll get them.
And there is a
Turns
lot
up.
that Manicore, stuffed Manicore is moving.
Oh.
Do I see Aviro's belongings?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I will move in, grab them, and move back out.
That'll be 3 actions.
You
Yep.
are so brave. You
Um,
are so brave.
I would like to point out one thing, and actually, kind of, Aviro, you are naked, correct?
Well, not naked, but
Skivvies.
Skivvies.
yeah, skivvies.
Pepper, I need you to make a will save, please.
What?
Stop it. Stop
What?
it. Like, wow.
Pepper's
He's
seen some
cut.
things I. Okay.
He's cut.
It's low. It's
Okay.
just
Have
a
you
flat
seen
check.
Aviro's boxers with little
Just
hearts on them?
flat.
Just a flat D20. Just a D20.
They're equations,
Just one D20.
Okay. Yeah, but flat.
but they're jokes.
Okay, but my will is plus 17, so.
All right. Yeah, give me a roll.
21.
Yay.
So you roll a 4 on the die.
Yep.
You are
And my will is
slightly
21.
distracted by this. Just slightly distracted.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense.
You're just. after
Aviro
the
has a
conversation,
14
you're just-
con.
You've never seen him this way
No.
before, so yeah, slightly distracted.
Yeah.
He's got
Oh,
delts like Spider-Man.
what
It's
color
kinda-
is the skivs?
White.
Oh.
White with they're white.
Oh, the color of the Holy Tabard.
And they are clean. And they are clean.
They are very clean.
They're
I don't
very
know
clean.
that it's dark outside.
It's
right,
midday.
right.
All right. So, Gwen, you run in, you grab Aviro's stuff. That is so. Pepper, your turn. What would you like to do?
Do I see a door on that mansion mouth?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna throw it out there, and you can just be like, "Hey, roll yay or nay."
Okay.
Cool. Pepper is going to command points at the door and say "shut."
Oh.
I don't hurt Gwyn because Gwyn stepped out previous turn, right?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Does it need to make a save?
Yeah, but I don't want them to make it because I don't want them to win. Can you just give it to me, right?
Yes.
No, it's
Please.
it's worth a roll. What is your DC? Spell DC.
It is 26.
Ooh, this is gonna be close. Get closer. see, 15 on the die. And it's got a plus 12 for 27.
There's. Okay, cool.
And that's a will save, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So as it starts to close a little bit as it's kind of coming like this, and then it just stops.
Oh
Because you were a little distracted.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm a little
damn
bit. I'm a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my
Is he
god.
watching? Is he watching?
Oh my god. The color of the tabard, the holiness. Yes.
We
Inspiration
got it.
for next time.
Yes. Incredible.
Cleric, come on.
There we go.
And then okay, so that was 2 actions already.
Yep.
Do I want to move? I'll move back a smidge here. I can't move myself, but if I ping,
there you go.
can you?
Gotcha.
Sweet.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks.
Aviro, what would you like to do?
Tell me a little, Jay, about the front of this house. Is there it's a dirt path and it's grass on either side of the path? Is that correct?
It's weeds and grassy a little bit, yeah.
The inside the door, is it a stone floor?
No, it's wood.
It's a wood floor. Is there any kind of stone foundation on the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna cast Shape Stone to cover the door.
Yeah.
Yes. Use your walls.
Okay.
That's not even those. That was just the conjuration. That's not
The
actually
door opens
casting
the other
Shape
way.
Stone.
Yeah, right. That's incredible.
Oh, it's a touch. Oh, but it's a touch spell, but I have, what's it called?
Reach.
Yeah, reach spell or whatever. I get 30 feet I can cast touch spells from 30 feet
Oh,
away.
from
You got to
30
move up
feet.
just a
So
little bit.
Okay, so I'll take a
That's
a move. I'll stride 10 feet, and then how does this work? Touch. Yeah. Okay. So stone. 6. It doesn't say that I have to do a roll of any kind.
No. Well,
But like it gives a success, a failure, and a critical failure result, but it doesn't tell you what you need to do to get it.
is there a saving throw?
Oh,
or
that's for the
anything?
falling down. I get it.
Okay.
Any creature standing on top of the stone when you reshape it must
Ah,
attempt a reflex
okay.
save. I get it. It's
Yeah.
not the thing.
So
So
suddenly a stone thing kind of comes over the mouth area and stuff like that and around. Like, okay.
And that's my 3 actions.
All right. Brings us to Brynn.
Yes. Okay. I guess Brynn. Is this here? Is this like a kind of like a retaining wall?
Yep, it's
Is
a
that what I'm
stone retaining
sensing?
wall, cracked and stuff like at different locations. Yeah.
Amazing. So Brynn is gonna come back here and be like, "Are we burning this bitch down or what?"
Yes, but we've
Tell
got to get
everybody
the
else.
barrels inside.
I hop up onto the cart then with the remainder of that movement, and that was 30 feet.
Mhm.
And I just start pushing the barrels off of the cart, like shoving them off, and then like asking the dragon dude and Gwyn to start rolling them. And I assume like if I start rolling one of these barrels, it'll be like half movement.
Yeah.
Would that be like fair?
Oh yeah.
So I think
I would
if I
even go with an
can-
athletics roll to see how well you can get
Oh.
it going.
I would love to do that.
On your it would be your next turn to be able to get that thing going, but because
Okay.
actually, if you want to take there's already like 2 or 3 down, so you could take one of them and start rolling it towards the thing if you wanted to.
I would love to do that. I got a 33 on my athletics.
Yes, you can do full movement.
Amazing. So I get a barrel to the door. Oh God, and I guess I'm risking it. I'm taking a plunge and I just want to try to push it. Well, I get the door's blocked now. Fuck. Is it blocked by your
Yes.
stupid wall now, Aviro? God damn it. Can
Well,
okay.
how high? Like, is it just enough
10
to
feet.
like?
It is
Okay.
10
it's
feet.
10 feet.
Okay, 10
Yep.
feet.
How high up is this window?
There's a window right next to it. You could try to break. Next round
Is it
you'll
a
have to try
floor
to break
length
through
window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of by the door.
Great. Can I break the window on this turn and use my next turn to shove the barrel through there?
So 1, you went back.
1 action, 2 actions,
2
3
action.
to break the window.
This is your third action because you had to start rolling it. And move it.
Oh,
So yeah.
okay.
So this is your third. Getting it to that point is your third action.
I press myself right there and wait, and am ready to break the fuck out of that window.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The tongue can't do anything. Its rug is inside. The manicore you see is inside, is kind of pacing and waiting for someone to come in. So it really is not doing anything at this point. The Dragonborn. Ooh.
Yeah, what you doing?
He runs up to the window.
With a barrel?
Right? No, not with the barrel.
Oh.
But he
Thanks for helping.
strikes it.
Yeah, I know, right?
So it's a 9 on the die for a 31. And he crashes and breaks the window. It just completely shatters the window on that side. And actually, so that's let me think about it. So that was 1 to get there, 1 to crash it, and his last action, he points his sword, and he actually does damage to the house. His sword is kind of glowing, and he does just takes out a good portion.
Does it make a whum sound when it swings?
He did 27
purple?
points of damage to this
Oh my
window
God.
Damn.
with a
Fuck you,
strike.
house.
And then he looks over and basically it is more than is that reach? Yeah, it's further away. So yeah, he hits it again. And does some more damage to this house and just kind of like making a hole right here. So yeah.
My God, y'all. We need to call the property brothers. Like, this house is dirty. Yikes.
Falling apart.
The house is kind of like shrugging a little bit. Not much going on. So Gwen, what are you going to do? Top the round.
So third round here, her sword is starting to glow as well as her eyes and hair. And she is going to look very frustrated as she grabs a barrel off of the cart and starts to haul it over to the front door.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I will put that barrel. So that's going to be, so what is your actions with the, how many actions is that?
Grab
Gwen's
barrel,
strong.
move, put barrel down.
Okay. All right. Cool. Pepper.
Maybe not in front of the window.
Okay.
Wow, we need to get these barrels over there. Am I certain all the barrels can blow up?
Yeah, the barrels could
That's a
blow up. Yeah.
reasonable
All
assumption.
of them? Okay. Cool. Well, Peppy Pep is gonna go ahead and man, I really want to make sure all these barrels go there. Can Pepper like put a barrel, like go and get a barrel and just like move it over?
You can do a
house?
strength check and try to like do the athletics roll.
I mean, yeah.
It's gonna be an athletics roll.
I mean,
She's
certainly
cut,
plus
right?
2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Sure.
I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
Pepper lifts.
Yeah. You got leg day on that too. So
Yeah, lifts, praise, and
give me an athletics roll.
Okay.
Does she have a phrase? Pray like it's leg day.
Pray like it's leg day. It's always leg day. Oh no, fucking way! Natural 20.
Let's go. Add it
With
to
a
the
2.
spreadsheet.
So 22.
Yes.
No fucking way.
I'm gonna
Get
say in
No
this
way.
miracle, this suddenly
No
you see
way.
Pepper push and just grab onto one of it using leverage, and her wings just flying, her wings just flapping, pulls and leverage, and it just drops to the ground.
Just
And
one
then she
sec,
flies
just one
around it
sec.
and just starts pushing, and the wings just fly, and it starts to roll, and you get it to there.
Sweet. Awesome.
Brynn is watching with like horror on her face. Like this is terrifying. She had no idea Pepper was so powerful.
It
Um,
was wing day. Someone
was
said in the
wing
chat.
day.
Wings all day, every day.
All day.
Hey, yo, those
Don't
back muscles. Like,
Don't skip wing
So
day.
I would say
Mhm.
that's 2 actions.
okay. Oh no, all my other spells that I want to cast are 2 actions. Ah! Okay, so my last action would be to move. Can I go back to my previous spot?
Yeah, you can go back. No problem.
Sweet, and that's what I will do.
Which brings us to Aviro. Aviro, what would you like to do?
Well, Avira moved forward 10 feet or whatever last time, so then
Mhm.
he's there. Okay, so he is going to do.
Gwyn has your stuff. Man,
on
I don't
the
know. just
ground
like
right in front of him.
Allergic
sorry,
to
like
something.
I had a little tickle in my throat.
A little dry.
He is going to draw some runic equations in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to spin it, and it's going to spin into a line which
Mhm.
flies directly at the house, and he
Okay.
just cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yo!
Does it need to make a reflex
So
save?
that is that's a terrible. It's a spell attack
Okay.
roll.
What was your spell attack roll?
Dirty 20.
Okay. I would say,
house.
what's the damage? What's the success on that?
It's a fortitude saving throw.
Okay.
You say that with power, sir.
Yes,
It's a
I'm proud of
fortitude.
you. This is
Fortitude.
going
What
right up on the fridge.
If it succeeds, what? What is what? By the way, what is
Success.
your
Target becomes enfeebled 1.
Okay? All right. It suddenly you're doing some things to the house, which it's a house, so some of it's like it doesn't doesn't seem that it would be a creature, but it is somewhat of a magical creature, but not a magical creature. And then there's things that it's got some resistances, but definitely is. You seem to be affecting it. So
Hell yeah, we're doing stuff,
So,
guys.
Yep.
Yay,
and
something.
anything else?
Yay!
Yeah, so he's got 1 action left. He is going to draw some more runes equations in the air, which turn into it's essentially his brick wall spell, but instead of a brick wall, it's runes, like runic equations that kind of draw in the air
Mm-hmm.
a wall in front of him, and he just casts shield for his last action. Cause 1 action cantrip. Whee!
Yeah.
Which
And that's
brings
his turn.
us to Brynn.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I have a question. When
may have an
this
answer.
thing used its breath weapon, I was just thinking, like, cinematically, it would seem like these front 2 windows would just kind of get blown out. Did that happen, or
No,
are they
it came out the
intact?
mouth. The kind of the
Yeah.
window kind of
Sick.
Okay.
turned. Those windows kind of it just
So-
kind of moved to the side as it before it came back.
Brynn pulls a Red Dead Redemption and just goes and breaks the window,
Yeah.
and then kind of hefts the barrel
Give
up
me
and
an
wants to just,
attack
like, push
roll
it.
on the window.
Oh, an attack roll on the window.
Yes.
So what do I do? How do I do it?
Just
Can I do
a
it with the
normal
butt of
atta-
my rapier?
A normal attack -2 on your roll.
Okay. Here it comes. Ugh. Dirty 20.
That hits damage. See if you can break the
All
window.
right. Hooray. Is the house distracted? The house is distracted.
Mhm.
Okay. Fucking Jesus. I finally did something with my sneak attack. Here we go. 15 points of damage.
Yeah, you break the window.
Great. Now I want to hoist the barrel up and try to shove it in there.
Sure.
Cool. What do I have to make, like an athletics?
Athletics to see that it. Yes, give me an athletics.
Okay.
DC's not going to be too hard.
30.
Yeah, no problem. You're just, and you lift it, boom, 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 and it kind of drops in there.
And I think, well, okay, now this is kind of asking a lot. Might be girl bossing a bit close to the sun. This one's fairly close to me. Can I try to do one more? Just shove it in the same place?
No, that's
Too much.
Yeah, that's 2 actions. Or through the you
broke the window.
You hit the window.
Shoved a barrel in.
You picked up the barrel and then threw the barrel in.
Oh,
So,
2 different actions.
Yeah,
okay,
2 different
super.
actions.
So I'm done. And then I think as a free action, I'd be like, Gwyn, roll me another one. I'm on a roll.
All right. All right, we're gonna see 1 through 3 is Brynn. 4 through 6 is the dragon, and it goes for the dragon born.
Yay!
Schadenfreude.
See here, 17 on the die for a 35. Double check here. A 35 does not hit. So his shield got raised. So, yep, missed. Yeah, suddenly these attacks
What
come.
does he have where a 35 doesn't hit?
The Spanicore is trying to hit the Dragonborn, and he raised his shield up, and the claws are just through the window, just kind of coming in. So yeah, they completely miss.
Damn.
At which point, it's the Dragonborn's turn, and he pushes his way through. He shoves this Spanicore back with the shield and comes down with a nat 20 on.
Yeah. Oh my god! I
that.
love him.
And then brings a barrel inside.
Yeah.
In a moment, yeah. So first action was shove. Second action was a nat 20. And I gotta double check one more thing. How much damage is that?
While Jay is double checking, I'm going to take us back about 2 hours when the quote from me was, "Why do we need a battle map? It's a house. We're not going to have to fight a house, are we?" Here we are.
Demo day.
There we go.
Oh, wait a minute.
This
I
is
already-
one of those pieces of information that I knew from the other game, and I had to pretend that I didn't know that it was a
Oh my
monster
God.
house.
Oh no!
You've been sitting on this one for a minute. That's a bummer.
Yeah, and I had to act as if Aviro didn't know that this
What?
thing had a
A tongue?
carpet tongue.
Carpet tongue.
6, 9, 17. Oh, 17.
I'm ready for some math.
Holy.
Hey, remember when teachers used to tell you you'll never have a calculator in your pocket, so you better learn
Guess
how to
what?
do math?
Guess what? I'm about to tell you what I tell my
31,
freshmen, which is
35.
turning my math brain on.
39 points of damage. 39 times 2, so that is 78 points of damage with this strike as he smites this thing.
What a stud.
And
What a
then
and just
puts
comes
the
down.
barrel.
It is just chopped in half.
Oh my god.
That thing's
all this
dead?
Liquid.
No, it's still barely moving.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And it's gonna come and with its second action comes through, and it doesn't. Wait a minute.
When we finally have to fight this guy, can we go borrow Old Man Wolf?
Yes, 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 yes.
Can we bring Old Man Wolf along?
So a 33 is gonna hit, and yeah, so that's another.
I say maybe we don't fight him. We hold off fighting him for like ever.
5. That goes on the button.
Oh my god, the
8.
suspense.
And I can't roll on the cheat.
Me looking at my spells.
Well,
Instruments. Gingerbread. Gingerbread.
20,
I know. I'm like, this is really
26,
funny.
32 more points of damage, and the second shot comes down and just decimates this thing.
And
Jesus.
goes through the floor, which
Yeah.
is the house.
It just goes down, and it's gone. Yeah, it's just shreds. The manicore, stuffed manicore, just stuffing all over the place. And he goes back.
Stuffing.
Is it
Bring the
stovetop?
bells in now.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And the house is distracted because of that. So Gwen, what would you like to do?
I will pick the barrel back up and I will move through the window with it and stand in the foyer with a barrel in my arms.
He's like, here, one here.
I'll take it
Oh.
over there.
So he's like, yeah, place the barrel in the house. So yeah, you've just set it right there. So he's like, two here, down there, and back there.
Y'all. Cool.
So yeah,
are we
so
still in
Gwen-
initiative or not really?
Yeah, I was like, is there specific?
So Gwen
Location.
is
There's still the rug.
yeah, there's still the rug that's about to.
Oh yeah.
So Gwen, you walk in, you drop it. That's 2 actions.
Well, I had to pick it up too. No. Yes,
Okay.
I had set it down.
Yeah, okay, unfortunately, that is 3 actions.
That's I am Gwyn Barrel Mover. That's my new
Yes.
title.
The mover of barrels.
Is that bestowed
Alright.
upon you by your peers? That title,
It's a great title.
or did you buy it?
Okay. So Pepper, your turn.
It's better than Chicken Chaser. Fable, am I right? Am I right?
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm a nerd.
Here comes
Dude,
that
And I
chicken
love it.
chaser.
I love Fable so much.
Dude,
Yeah.
same. I
Yeah.
love
Mhm.
Fable.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the remake.
Same. Oh my god.
You're thinking
uh,
though, I will say, Pepper, your spells and Aviro spells are definitely seems to be distracting the house, and it's not able to do things. Even though it might not be doing a lot of damage per se, some of it, you are doing something to it. So
Something.
it's
What
not
kind of
it's not allowing it to
something?
do some stuff that it wants to do.
To your good friends. Keep doing the thing.
So I'm hearing more magic.
More.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
Mistletoe. Gingerbread.
Gingerbread beam. Go.
It's literally. I mean, it's what I got.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. No, I did not want to do that. Cool. You know what?
But
Oh my god, Jay.
yeah.
I want to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna do it. Okay,
Go
cool.
for it.
Or how far am I? Okay, cool. So I'm here. And I'm loving where I'm at. Cool. I'm going. Is the house evil? Do I know if the house is evil?
Yes, the house is evil.
House is evil. I mean,
House is
haunted
evil.
doesn't mean evil, okay?
No, that's
True,
fair. That's
but
fair.
this is an evil house. It is a phylactery or a lich's phylactery.
Phylacter house.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a phylacter house.
Mhm,
Cool.
mhm,
You see Pepper just kind of like moving her hand up in the air, waving like she don't care. Sorry. And then just like kind of like whites and hues of beige and sail is like emanating from her hands. And then she puts her palms out and blasts a moonlight ray at the house.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do that. Moonlight ray.
Moonlight
Moon
ray.
crystal power.
Damage?
Is there
An attack or damage or spell resist?
It's a spell attack, so I have to make a
Oh.
range spell attack.
Is there like a Sailor Moon spin that you do right before your?
Well, I obviously transform into my outfit. And then everyone's gonna stand there and stare at me for 5 minutes as I transform.
Yes, 100%. I love it.
And then the battle will pause. The battle will pause. Okay, well, that's not awful. Okay, 11 plus Sorry, let me go to my 20? Dirty 20?
It does
Been
it.
doing the
That's
job.
it. That's it.
Hey, Moonbeam Power!
So damage?
Damage.
Care Bear stare.
Care Bear Star! Agonizing Blast. No, sorry. 5d6 cold damage, but if a target is undead or evil, you can do an extra 5d6 good damage.
Okay, there you go for it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Can I do good damage?
Yes, you can. Definitely.
Good damage! Ah! Okay, so
Good
that
damage.
means it's 10d6.
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, so 1, 2, 4.
The power of the fairy good.
Yeah!
Yes, true.
Power of the Good Fairy. 27 damage.
Wow. Yeah, you. That suddenly a chunk of just the house just gets melted as this beam just kind of gets into it sizzling. Wow.
Ooh. And if the house is dark, it becomes light.
Yeah, it definitely.
Oh,
And then it
amazing.
suffers cold damage too.
Okay. Any other actions?
I will. What do I got? I'll summon my instrument and play a
Okay.
tune.
Concert. When I get
Yeah.
nervous, I play.
Got it.
I summon a little flute and then I play Wyvern's Night.
Which sounds suspiciously like Aqualung. I love it so much. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Wyvern's Night by Tangliafoe.
Aviro, you're up.
All right. Vera's going to take an action.
God.
Jay, do you think this would take 2 actions to dig through my stuff and find something?
One action.
What?
Hey, that's Pepper's spell.
Sorry, not sorry.
Would that be 2 actions or 1?
I'd say
to
1.
dig through my stuff.
I'd say
Okay,
one.
1. Okay, so I'm going to dig through my stuff and I'm going to find my Wand of Hawthorn.
Okay.
And then, how far away is Gwyn from me? I don't see Gwyn on the map.
Inside the
Gwyn
house.
is
He's
inside,
inside
the house. Don't blow the house up yet.
Do it.
She's do it. I'm ready.
Is that Gwyn
I'm
right
resistant to
there?
fire.
Yeah.
That's Gwyn. Okay.
Fucking
Cool,
Daenerys
I'm
Targaryen
You can
just
see her.
walking
You
out
can
the
see
front
her.
door.
I am going to cast. I'm going to use my Wand of Hawthorn on Gwyn. Gwyn with a G. And you now have bark skin, Gwyn, but also you sprout thorns like a hawthorn tree. So any creature that hits you with an unarmed strike or otherwise touches you takes piercing damage from the thorns.
Wait. Bring on the rug.
Brynn.
So, how is that 2
Yes.
actions to cast that spell? It,
Yep.
it doesn't say on a wand.
Yep. It's 2 actions.
Okay.
No.
It's 2. Okay, great. Then that's my turn.
Brynn, what are your turn?
I want to shove another barrel in there. Is this one still there?
Yeah, unfortunately I can't
Can't move him.
I can't move them. So
That's okay. I'm gonna shove another barrel in there, but I'm kind of just doing it the same exact way I did it last time.
Okay.
Can I use my athletics check from before, or do I need to make another one?
you'll need to make another.
Okay. Thought I'd ask. That's a 37.
Yep. You got it in.
So, yep, super. And so that's 2 actions, and then so how many barrels do we have left?
There are 3 in the cart.
So I think Brynn would use the rest of her movement to get to the cart to start unloading another, and that'll do her.
All right. The tongue carpet is going to attack 1, 2, 3, the dragon, 4 through 6. Gwen wants to attack you.
Yay.
Nat 20
Ooh.
for a
Can we not?
33. So it
Did
hits
the bark
you.
skin give me additional AC?
Yeah, it does. What is it? Bark skin. I think it's +1, but it might be +2.
Oh, that will make a difference because I'm a 27 regularly.
Yeah, no. So it starts to wrap around you. What is the damage from these thorns as does it do?
Hang on, I gotta look up bark skin.
So I'm gonna say as it tries to wrap around you, it tears with all
+2.
these thorns and pulls away. And you are not grappled or anything like that. And that's
Great.
Yeah, that's what it does. Manicore's dead. The Dragonborn. Oh, that definitely hit. And 30 minus. Oh, that one hit as well. So we've got 8, 10, 25, 29 points on the first stand. And then 31 on the second. Spreads the rug.
Oh.
Just shreds the rug. And he yells out, "We don't have much time. Get the barrels in." And then he grabs the barrel that's next to him and he's about to run it. Now, we're going to drop out of combat considering where we're at. The fact
Yes.
that things are happening and the house is the only thing that's left, and it is actually in a state. The next round, the Dragonborn's going to grab one of the barrels and bring it to the back of the house. You know that one barrel is going to have to go in this room on the left. One barrel needs to go in the right room, and 2 of them are going to need to be in here. So working together, you're going to be able to get those done in the next 2 rounds.
Sweet.
Who goes to the left and who goes to the right?
If I can, I
Yes.
think I'm still just like one at a time bringing barrels from the cart to
Okay. Yeah.
So like I'm just kind of like continuing that back and forth while these guys arrange them.
Gwyn and the Dragonborn are just moving the barrels in the process. In that, Pepper and Aviro what are you doing? Are you doing things to the house to kind of keep it occupied and suppressed, or what are you doing? You two doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep making my moonlight magic.
Okay.
Continue to
Perfect.
give that cold damage.
We're gonna kind of turn it into a cinematic version because for time. As you are working together, the house, the inside, you're moving around, you're hearing the haunts, the house is kind of moving as you're moving the barrels in and setting them in, running the lines. And there's kind of like a cord line in a way, and things are going. Pepper and Aviro are distracting the house from the outside.
Aviro's going to take 2 rounds to get dressed.
And he gets dressed.
Yeah, he's going to take 2 rounds to. Every time I hold up the number 2, there's balloons, and I don't know why, but apparently there are. But so he's going to take 2 rounds to get dressed.
Yep. And as the course of that happens, you set everything out and you get outside to the gate. And the Dragonborn looks at Aviro. There, no, time to light it.
Ah, yes. And he pulls out his flint and tinder. And he.
Wait.
Wait. If
Are
you
you talking
need.
about
Oh, go for it.
I can't magically produce fire.
I can.
By all
Oh.
means.
It's a holy firelight.
Wonderful.
That'll do.
Brilliant. Is it flammable?
Yes, it does fire and spirit damage.
Perfect.
Hey, before we do that, Vera's going to cast grease just on the inside of the house, just real quick, just as a
Yes,
last,
freaking
just as a last.
vegetable
little bit-
oil everywhere.
Yeah.
And as
just gonna-
Pepper and around, and I should back up. Well, as you were moving barrels, you felt damage as your comrades that are fighting the Lich taking damage.
Oh, ow! More
What?
damage than we
They're
already
taking
feel.
some
We feel it?
damage as the connections that you have.
Oh yeah.
Each of them are taking damage at different things, so they're definitely engaged in a fight.
Hey Jay,
Yes.
My dumbass was about to be like, "What's happening to them?"
Jay, when they're fighting, can you tell Jim that Glastoc feels, oh fuck, Aviro just got hit really hard.
Yes, yes, I am going to.
Glastoc's gonna know that.
And as
Jim already knows.
Oh, hi
and
Jim.
as you're getting the barrels, you can feel that they're definitely getting hurt. They're definitely taking some damage. And you get the barrels in there, you get back out, and he's like, fire. And Pepper, you magically create that fire, and suddenly you hear this
Oh my god.
as it
Fuck
kind of comes
yeah.
in, and suddenly this red just kind of flame lights with yellow inside, and suddenly you just these explosions inside the house just rip through the second floor and out through into the second floor, and the house just starts to burn at different locations, and you hear wailing sounds coming from the house as it's
Oh,
God.
burning.
Does it sound like
I don't
Timmy?
No. No.
Oh,
And Timmy's
I
just
don't
kind of
like that.
standing there for a second as you look over, looking at the house on the gate, and it's like, oh.
I fucking hate that. Oh, fuck that guy. No,
Ew.
no.
And
I
then he
don't
looks at you, Aviro, and he starts waving. Hi.
Oh.
Aviro, don't talk to ghosts.
And
Literally
Timmy
not, Gwyn,
starts
I'm
to
waving.
turn into little light as he starts to fly up, as he starts to ascend, and is finally released from his
Oh.
visit.
Aviro leans over to Pepper and says, "Do you think that ghosts don't know how to fly until they are released, or do you think they are tethered in some way? Do you think they choose? Is it a thing that happens? Is there a moment?"
You know, I think when they go into the spirit world, you can just become ethereal in that way, but you're tethered to a specific spot, so there is like a limited range of movement. But
Yeah.
maybe they just find out if they think they can move.
Oh,
Interesting.
fascinating.
Bryn's hands smell like diesel. And she's just like,
Good job, everyone. As watching the fire, when suddenly next to you, you hear a very familiar voice. I really did like that. As you see Lena in a nice
Ugh.
red dress, standing there watching the house burn. Oh,
Sorry,
Okay.
it had to be destroyed.
well, would you like to go help your friends?
It's hours away, though.
I can teleport you.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry.
wait.
tell-
Can you teleport him with clothes on?
He's dressed.
Yeah, I spent my 2 rounds getting dressed.
Oh, getting dressed? I
but-
forgot.
But
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dragonborn, no. He's like, that's fine. I've completed. Thank you for completing. I will make sure the ashes are done here. Please help everyone else. And you suddenly feel dread. Like, they're not moving. Your group is not moving.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, your group, all your members that went in suddenly seemed frozen. They're not feeling they're just Now, no movement.
Are you talking about the people fighting the Lich?
Yes.
They're dead. We need to go. We need to go now.
And then you get teleported. The light circle surrounds everyone as you're touching, and suddenly you appear just outside a crypt and a door. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
what?
As
that's
the
a problem.
unknown of the next group, as you teleport close by, we will find out the fate of the other group next week.
They
Oh,
are
no.
freaking out. They are freaking out in the chat right now.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Thank you,
That's
everyone, for joining us. I cannot wait for the
What?
next episode in 2 weeks on.
Oh my
We are
goodness.
looking at Wednesday, March 5th for the next group.
Go.
And then
go.
potentially afterwards, later on in April, we will look at if we need another episode when this group comes in. It'll be kind of an April 5th game because we've got some conventions in between, so we have to skip. But thank you, everyone, so much for
Louise.
joining us. This was awesome. Everyone here is just so awesome. I appreciate every one
Incredible.
of you. Please, we're going to do a quick around the table. Where can we find you? What do you mean? Anything important? And we will go from there. So, start up with Gwen or Ryan.
Oh, you can find me at Scryer over on Blue Sky, and I am doing nothing important yet.
That's-
Ooh.
Harry.
Oh my goodness. Hi, I'm Carrie. This was a blast. You can find me on Mini Terrain Domain on Monday nights. We play Sandpoint adventures also on Pathfinder. It's super fun. 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. I play that with Jay. It's a great time. You can find me on Wednesday nights here sometimes, and then on Thursday nights I play Kids on Bikes over also on Mini Terrain Domain. It's a smash and a half. Great job, everybody. This was awesome.
Thank you, Carrie. Jeff.
Hey, gang, I will echo what everyone else had said. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you to our special guest, Aviro. Yay, always
Yay.
No, thank y'all.
always a great day when you're here. I don't have
Aw.
anything to plug, so I'll plug our affiliates, Talon and Claw and Smuggler's Coffee.
Hey.
Thank you.
Woo.
April, please. Where can we
Hi.
find you? What do you everything?
Yeah. Hi. First and foremost, thank you all so much for inviting me over. Really appreciate it. Always have a great time hanging with y'all. It's been a blast as always. Always love playing Pepper. You can find me on Insta, Fun Size April altogether. If you like cocktails, if you just kind of like my vibes, feel free to stalk me there. All good in the hood here. But yeah, that's me. I'm gonna pass it to you, Jay.
Thank you so much. Thank you to all of our guests and the ones waiting in the wings for this story. Gabriel, thank you so much. Thank you to all my wonderful and talented players. I'm only a GM. I'm only as good as my players. I have so much fun with all of you here. This is just awesome. I appreciate it. I look forward to telling more stories. I will be at GaryCon coming up next month. I will also be in March. I will be in Toronto for Breakout Con. So if you see me, say hi. Otherwise, we will be doing some hopefully got some stuff going. We've got Hunter next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're gonna have our episode 2 of Hunter the Team Beta. With luck, things are looking good, so we're all for that. And then check us out. If you like what we do? Like, subscribe, do all that other fun stuff. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time. We appreciate you, and we're gonna say goodnight. And with that, please be kind. Don't be a jerk, or an ass, or a dick, or whatever form you want to put into that. But
The full spectrum.
full spectrum. You enjoy. Night. Care. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks.